Hey guys, what's up? Josh here, and I figured I would go ahead and chime in on the AI topic. Now, no matter where you are in this conversation, you're going to piss somebody off, so I apologize in advance if you're one of those people that I'm going to piss off, because I have a few thoughts on it, and I really have for a while, but I didn't have a ton of clarity. Now, the recent copyright laws put into effect in the US have sort of really affirmed my stance, and it makes me incredibly happy that artists are starting to get the protections they deserve. So why talk about AI at all? Because seeing AI being misused really pisses me off. Yet I use it almost every single day. I use it every day, and this might trigger some people. And if it does, I'm sorry. You can leave your angry comments right here on YouTube. I won't complain about it. Go for it. Do whatever you will. What I'm trying to do is actually start a discussion, not a debate. And I figured I could actually share how I've used it and how I continue to use AI in what I think is an ethical way. Because I use AI tools to help me with my art. I use it with help for content creation and sort of as a general digital assistant. And I'm trying to do all of this ethically by my own standards. Ethically, though, what's unethical about AI, or how do ethics even enter the picture? Well, the most disturbing thing for me was whenever I've seen artists claim work that definitely was not their own, and that really pissed me off a lot. My own art has been called into question once, which also pissed me off. And I've witnessed tattoo artists using AI to create art that they were completely incapable of tattooing on their own, or even creating in the first place. They could not do it, which royally pissed me off, especially when they tried to copyright those images in the Facebook caption. And this I think is really where it gets unethical. And on the content side of things, I've seen entire websites created using ChatGPT. Things can get really scary when AI is cloning voices with as little as 3 seconds of audio. And then deepfake videos. I mean, yeah, shit's getting out of hand quickly. But that doesn't mean that there isn't an ethical use for AI. So full disclaimer here. This entire conversation is subjective. My worldview is different from yours. So even if we don't agree, neither one of us is wrong and neither one of us is right. These are all opinions, and we're all allowed to have our own opinions. Just like you're going to have opinions that I'm sure you'll leave in the comments pretending that they're facts. But moving on, I can't say that I have all of the answers, even for myself, and I can't say that the answers that I do have for me or the tools that I use are going to be suitable for everyone. So rewind for that disclaimer if you want more clarity on that. But as an artist, I use AI, specifically Midjourney, to help me brainstorm ideas, compositions, color studies, and to help me create references or visualize specific things that I have trouble imagining. And sometimes I use it to give me random inspiration, just like scrolling ArtStation's homepage. ArtStation's homepage can serve as an inspiration or a reference for any number of artists. I don't use it to generate finished art that I try to call my own. And something I really avoid out of respect for my peers and my mentors, I don't use living artists' names in any of the prompts that I use. Yes, living artists' works or pieces of art, living artists, their art was used in the training data, which really sucks. I understand the anger and the frustration there. But taking individual responsibility, I try to keep my prompts as broad as possible to avoid being influenced accidentally by any one artist's style. Except for dead golden age illustrators. Because yes, I use some of my dead heroes, I use their work to see how a machine thinks that they might approach modern day subject matter. Specifically, imagine if Leyendecker, J.C. Leyendecker, were a modern fantasy artist. Well, that's something that I love to study. So I use Leyendeckers' work in the model to influence what I generate and then what I paint. I also keep an ebook of Leyendeckers' work open so that I can copy images into whatever document I'm working on to help me have a direct reference for what I paint. And Midjourney has turned into a tool to help me do master studies, not master copies, because I don't directly copy the work, but master studies and dramatically improve my own art. Just like studying my way through the whole solo artist curriculum compiled by Radio Runner, just like that did. So if I don't use AI for the bulk of the actual work stages, when do I use it? Well, mostly I use AI in the beginning, whether it's for art or writing. AI is the tool that I use to either help me generate a bunch of ideas or thumbnails, outlines, or do research for me. So for an article or a video like this, I use Notion AI to give me a rough outline that I then edit myself. So it's not just an AI vomit outline. It's something that I customize for my own preferences, and then I'll fit my own stories into that outline. And for arts, like I said, I use it to generate thumbnails and compositions, stuff like that. I also use Notion AI to help me as a research assistant. So it'll summarize large studies for me. And then, this is important, I'll skim and fact check after getting a summary from Notion. And then I'll rewrite that summary in my own words. So rewriting it helps me understand that study better, or the results, and it helps me communicate that study like I would communicate it. Yeah. I also use AI at the end of a written project like this, or a video project like this, to brainstorm title ideas, keywords, and tags. So really, no matter what field it is, AI is my digital assistant for pretty much everything. I mean, I even use it for meal planning. It's pretty fucking awesome. But it always comes back, really, the debate always comes back to making work that's your own, making original shit, whatever that is, ethically. AI is a tool for inspiration, not a replacement for creativity, which means that if you want to create something beautiful, you can use AI as a tool to inspire you. But it's never going to be creative the way that humans are. It won't look at a spatula or a spoon and think that there are beautiful gestures there. It won't understand the hard work and the struggle that goes into perfecting a craft. So yes, you can steal another artist's work, generate something based on that work, and then call it your own and go on about your life. But that's pretty fucking hollow, shallow, and unfulfilling. I get it. It's incredibly easy to use AI to cheat. It's tempting even, but personally, I'd rather be remembered for something that I made than something that I claimed. It really just feels better that way. So AI can become a really great tool in your arsenal, or it can turn you into the Great Wizard of Oz lying behind a big screen. I mean, it's really up to you to decide which road you'd rather travel as an artist, a creator, or a person. I mean, either way you look at it though, AI is here, and there are 3 ways you can sort of deal with it. You can pretend that it's not and be a victim to AI. You can deny that it's here and fight reality, but then you take away your own choices. Or you can accept that it's here and claim some agency on how you're going to use it, live with it, or take steps to regulate it. Because yes, there are legal and ethical arguments about almost every part of artificial intelligence, and steps are finally being taken to really protect artists, specifically regarding copywriting AI images. So newsflash there, you can't copyright AI images. Check out Mark Brunet's video on the recent copyright law if you want a lot more information on that. But the super quick summary is that U.S. U.S. copyright laws recently went into effect, saying that you can't copyright AI images. And studios are really shying away from AI, meaning humans are still at the top of the food chain here because AI images don't have a copyright, and then studios can't profit from that nearly as much. So personally, yes, I use it as a tool, but I fall into a very human artist. I'm team humans here. But I also know that I can't make AI just go away. So I'll do whatever I have to do to adapt to the future that's ahead of us. And I'll do my best to use AI ethically and not claim AI images as my own art. I mean, you don't really have to try not to do that, just don't. And I'll keep making my human art in the process. So I'm stepping into the tide instead of running from the ocean, but I really want to learn how to surf or draw or paint with my own human skills here. So go humans. If you use AI like I do, try to respect other artists. As humans, it's our job to continue creating unique and original art. So draw and paint with your unique ideas, inspiration, and skills. And if you do that, I mean, we got this. Yeah. So on that note, I'm signing off. No matter how angry you are at me, I still wish you the best. And until next time, keep drawing, painting, writing, singing, or dancing your heart out. And we'll talk soon.